Good morning. Today we are working on CO8. I can write expressions with exponents in exponential and expanded form. So we're going to find out what that means, what exponent means, what exponential form and expanded form mean. I forgot before I start, if you need to come to me real quick, come to me. That in your binder. Okay, so first let's look at what is an exponent. An exponent is also called a power. It's going to be the little number that's up above the big number. So an exponent is used to show repeated multiplication. It tells you how many of the base is multiplied together. So that exponent tells us how many times we're multiplying that number by itself. So we have a new word in here, the base. And what's a base? The base is the number or variable attached to the power. It is what gets multiplied. So, the base is the big number. The exponent, or the power, is the little number up above. The base is the only number that we use when we multiply. That exponent tells us how many times we are multiplying it. So, if we look at 7 to the 8th power, we need to say what's our base and what's our exponent. So what's the base of 7 to the 8th power? Lila? 7 is that big number. What's the exponent? Lexi? 8. It's the little number. So it doesn't mean 7 to the 8th power is not 7 times 8. We don't use that 8, right? It's 7 times 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 7. That's how many times we're multiplying by 7. We multiply it by the 8 times, but we only multiply the base. That 8 tells us how many times. So if we look at 10 to the 3rd power, what's our base? Maybe 10. The base is the big number. What's the exponent? Aaron? 3. The exponent is the little number. So do I do 10 times 3? No. What do I do to find out what 10 to the 3rd power is? Lexi? Yeah, 10 times 10 times 10. I'm multiplying by 10 3 times. You're going to do the rest of these, finding the base and the exponents on your own. We're going to talk about what that expanded form means. So let's look at expanded form. Oops. So expanded form is writing an exponent expression as repeated multiplication. So when I said 10 to the third power was 10 times 10 times 10, writing that out, what I'm saying is expanded form. So it's the math that we're doing. So you take your base. What is my base of 8 to the third power? Liam? 8. I take my base, and how many times am I going to multiply that 8? Gemma? 3 times. So I'm going to have 8 times 8 times 8. I want to see that 8 there 3 times. So then when I do the math, am I going to do 8 times 3? No, because that's not in my expanded form. I'm going to do 8 times 8 times 8. You do that exact math. It was on our math packet that's due today. We had to figure out the formula for the volume of the cube. It was actually using 8s. Each side was a length of 8, so we had to do 8 times 8 times 8. That was the expanded form of 8 to the third power. Let's look at our next one, 12 to the third power. What number do I want to put first? Kylie? 12, because that's my base. That's the big number. What else am I going to put, Sarah? Say it louder for me. 12. I have 12. Okay. What key thing am I missing? I need to put multiplication in there. Okay, I'm not just going to write the 12 3 times. I do need that, but I need to know what operation I'm doing. When we're working with exponents, we're always multiplying. So you're going to finish writing that expanded form. You're going to finish with your bases and your exponents. And then on the bottom, we're going to turn those expressions into that base with the exponent. So if we have 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, what's the big base number I'm going to write, Emma? 5. What's my little exponent number I'm going to write, Adeline? 4. Look at how I write that 4 nice and little up above. Always to the right. Okay, we are going to pause there because we need to get to our specialist time. When we come back from specialist, we will have time to work. If you are watching at home, I hope you are well, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.